Ciao, everybody. Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone, and this is season 2, episode 2 of our podcast. My name is Julian Gennati, and with me is Alejandro Fancello, my guy. It's been a while since we did one of these ones. How are you doing?
Good, man.
You're good.
Yeah.
You seem a little bit more upbeat. I watched a couple of your videos after these past couple of games, and you seem more perky.
Yeah, faked it. You fell for it, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, your videos looked a lot more perky. Anyway, today in this podcast, we'll be going over should we be taking match day 5 of the Champions League seriously against Benfica, and we're going to determine what the term group is being used. So recently we've seen the players go into huddles before and after games, and there's more quote unquote togetherness within the group after the Torino match, especially after the retiro that happened. And we'll go over just a basic overall, I don't know, synopsis analysis of what is going on with the team so far. First, please like and subscribe to the channel. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that stuff. Follow us at Bianconeri Zone on all social media platforms at Bianconeri Zone. So, Ale, I'll give it to you because you're the one who created these topics. But I do have a take that probably is middling. So you go first. Should we take match day 5 of the Champions League against Benfica seriously? In meaning, should we go all out for it? Should we try? Do you still think we have a chance?
So now, okay. So that I will say it first because people will think I will be lying now because I said like forget about it because I don't think we have a chance to make it out of the group. So that's that. But I do think we need to take it seriously in terms of play your best 11, play to win, because we need consistency at this point. And I don't think losing to Benfica 2-0 again is going to do this group of players any
2-1.
good. Or like 2-1. It felt like 2. It felt worse, to be honest.
Don't forget about Ballon d'Or Milik.
Oh, yeah. But I don't think losing will do this group any good because they're fragile, very fragile.
Yep.
So we need to win. If you win, then yeah, I mean, like mathematically, it's still possible. I don't believe we're gonna win 2 games away to Benfica, at home against PSG, and Benfica are gonna lose to Maccabi. Like I don't see that happening. But we need to win. Like we need to have a good performance, especially that, like a good, solid performance. Even if you don't win, where you just look back and you're like, and I feel sad saying this because with all due respect, but like we should be getting out of the group in Maccabi Benfica in a group. I'm sorry. Like, it should be the case. So I feel sad to say that. But we still have a long season ahead. And we need a good result, like a good performance. At least a good performance where you look back and you're like, okay, that's at least solid. Because we haven't looked solid in the Champions League. Not even the win against Maccabi.
Yeah.
It wasn't solid. So we haven't had
a lot of squeaky bum moments.
Yeah. So we haven't had a solid performance in the Champions League, especially. So I think we need it. Like we need consistency. These players need consistency because some of them are playing better the last 2 games.
Yep.
They need consistency. And when I say some, I mean almost almost all of them.
Yeah.
So I think, yes, I think we need to take it seriously. Not purely based on can we make it out of the group, yes or no. I think they still believe. They should believe, it's their job, whatever. But purely on, confidence, I think yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I agree 100% with you. I don't necessarily see we're not going through. You could be the most optimistic person in the world, but like you said, is Maccabi really going to beat either PSG or Benfica? No, like they're not. We got our pants pulled down because we were in a bad moment. And we still technically are. It looks like we're getting out of one. It looks like, how you barely come out, like you're prairie dogging. Yeah, like that. We're barely coming out of a really bad moment right now on the surface right now. But like you said, we have to go in there trying to play our best because it's momentum based. If we do well against Benfica, maybe we carry it on to Lecce, we beat Lecce. And we need to beat Lecce on match day 12, the next game on next Saturday. So it's all about momentum based, and I do believe that is a thing in sports in particular, because you saw it. We sucked against Benfica, then we sucked against Salernitana, then we sucked against Monza. Like, it's all continuous. It's a continuous cycle. So maybe now that we beat we had a big derby win against Torino, and then we smacked around a bad Empoli team. Hopefully, we can do some damage against Benfica. No matter the result, like you said, as long as we play well, maybe it transfers over to Serie A again against Lecce. I hope so, because against big teams, we know what happens with Allegri. We don't win. That's the case. And I said this in one of the most recent post-match reactions I did. The only big team we've beaten is Chelsea, 1-0. And then the reverse leg, we got smacked around 4-0. So what does that mean? So Benfica, I consider a bigger team, European history, a good team right now. They drew PSG twice, and they just beat Porto the other day. They're doing well. So I consider them a big team. Good players on their team. Will we win? Track record says no. I just want them to play as good as possible, and it transfers over to Lecce, because I think we're done in the Champions League.
Yeah, I agree. But the season is still up for grabs. But like, it's like we still need to do so much work in the season, or like in Serie A. So I don't think going there and lose again is gonna do this group of players any good, because then they will come out and say, like, I don't even know. No, I take that back. What are they gonna say if they get smacked around again? Because it happened so many times where you lost the game, then picked it up for a week or two, and then you're like, oh, and then it happened again, and again, and again. Like, it's going on for months now. So
yeah,
I don't even know how. Like, if you go to Benfica and you lose, I don't even know how they come out of that game. What are they gonna say? What they already haven't say.
We have to shut up and keep going.
Like, I don't want them to come out and then say, yeah, but it was basically done already. Then I'm like, not that. Like, that's a cheap excuse, because you were going into the game with still belief, because that's what we're hearing. Then you cannot come out of that game saying,
yeah,
it was like, so. I don't even know what they're gonna say if they don't win. Like, they use all excuses, like all of them.
Yeah,
there's nothing left. Nothing.
Going into this upcoming week at least, we're down Bremer, we're down now Paredes, as we found out. I'm not making this as an excuse, but Allegri might. And now we don't even get the chance to see a Locatelli, Paredes, Rabiot midfield. I don't think we'll ever be able to see that, because Pogba is coming back in the future.
Yeah, but like
the near future.
A lot of people do prefer Locatelli just in that role. I don't. I think he has a good game, now and then. But like yesterday, it was good. But like, I've seen so many games in that position where I'm like,
yeah, he barely touches the ball in that system when you soak up a lot of pressure, and he's the regista. Yesterday, or against Empoli, whenever you guys hear this and listen to this, we had the ball in good spots. Like, we isolated our wing backs against their 4-3-1-2. They played very narrow, and we were able to play wide. And I think that was a big bonus for us, because Locatelli was able to spread the ball out when he wanted to. So, and obviously he's good at it. So against Benfica, they don't play that same system, and we saw, did Locatelli started the first game, right? Against Benfica, I think so.
I'm not sure.
And he was really bad, and I think he was really bad. Or no, did he get? No, he got benched, didn't he? No, he got benched against PSG. I can't remember.
Miretti played against.
Let me bring this up. What?
Miretti played against PSG.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'm just gonna go backtrack and see if Locatelli played, because I can't remember. Obviously, people watching this will know right away. Lineups. No, Locatelli did not play. He was not fit for that game. So maybe he's an X factor. Maybe he can carry his momentum into that game. I'm just saying.
So no.
Yeah.
He needs to, because he wasn't having a good patch.
Yeah.
But yesterday he was good. He was very good.
Yeah.
I thought he was
Also,
better
it
than
needs to be
Paredes.
a 3-5-2. It needs to be a 3-5-2 on Tuesday.
Yeah. I don't think we have any other options at this point. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
force it, but like then you're gonna force McKennie in a position, or I don't know what he's gonna do. I
Yeah.
assume it's gonna be McKennie, and I thought McKennie wasn't good yesterday, but it was better because he
was
wasn't.
effective in what he had to do.
Yeah, and he wasn't on like he wasn't in possession of the ball that much compared to when he's on the wing. And then it's when you see he's not good enough. When he has too many touches on the ball. Because even yesterday, he could have played a simple ball through and he messed it up completely. But that's him. But if you want to play him, which I don't agree with, but okay, then it cannot be on the wing. Like it just can't. No. Because he messes up. And yes, Cuadrado does the same thing. He shouldn't be on that pitch. Like if you have two messing things up like consistently, then it's done. Like it's a Champions League. Like if what Cuadrado does in the first half with Destro taking a shot, if that's on Tuesday, you're 1-0 down.
That's a goal.
You're down. Like it's done. So then that cannot happen because Cuadrado is gonna play, McKennie is gonna play. And looking at the players we have, it's gonna be a 3-5-2. Probably with Danilo, Bonucci, and Alexandro, I guess. Which
you don't think it's going to be the exact same lineup that he put against Empoli?
No, I think he's going to change. I think Alexandro's coming into that team somehow. I do believe that.
Which I don't really care because you're taking out Rugani in that space, and like Rugani for Alexandro's who cares?
Yeah, I don't want to jinx it, but Alexandro has been playing okay. Like it hasn't been terrible. Like he's not giving the ball away as much, which is very good. And for some reason, he cuts inside and he drives with the ball a few more times. Like last season, it was just stop, cut, pass it back.
See, the difference is he's going inside, like you said, but last year he was trying to beat his man outside, which never worked.
No.
So I agree with you, and I've noticed that as well. So maybe that he's changing his game because of his awareness of his lack of athleticism now.
Yeah, and I think it's better, like because
100%.
Yeah, but so I do believe Alexandro's gonna play. I actually do.
Yep.
I don't know who.
Makes sense.
I think it's gonna be
Danilo. No, I think it would be Rugani out, and then Danilo goes to the right center back.
So you're not gonna take Kostic out, I think.
No.
But yeah, we just need to carry that momentum in the Lecce game now because I think we have 5 games left in Serie A before the break. Lecce, Inter, Lazio,
Verona.
Am I forgetting one?
Yeah, I think I forgot.
I thought it was 5, or was it 5 with yesterday's game?
Maybe.
But big games like Lazio only conceded 5 goals, so that's tough. Inter. Yeah, at home it's Inter, Lecce, Verona. Like you should beat these teams. Like if you win all of those games, I said in one of my videos, and you go into that break and you're 7 points off top or 6, whatever. Because I don't know.
Off top or top 4?
Off top, because you're 10 now. Let's say it's 7, and you are 4th place or like 5th and 1 point of 4.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and I'm like amazing, but I will be like, okay, damage control here because it looked really bad. But that means you're gonna need to win all of them because you need to take points from Inter and Lazio. That's what's gonna need to happen.
6 pointers those games.
Yeah, and I know it sounds ridiculous because we don't do that since like like at some point it's gonna happen. I think at that point, from that point on, we're just gonna not steamroll, but like we're gonna win more games against those teams. It feels like a mental problem at this point because if you look at that list, you're like, oh boy, like something is up. Maybe he comes in and he says, boys, it's a top 6 game, and the players are like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
it's done.
Here we go.
Here we go. It's done.
Yeah.
It feels like that. But you need to beat them. Like if you want to have a good, I want to say international break, let's say international break, World Cup break, then you need to win those 5 games in Serie A on the bounce. 4, whatever it is now, I forgot. You need to do that. That's the only option.
100%. And then it's actually a good thing it's a good transition point now because we can go into the second topic of what Juventus are using the term group or togetherness a lot now since the Retiro happened. You saw after the Torino game they huddled. I didn't really like it. I was not a fan of the huddle after the game, but they're really sticking towards this. And yesterday as well, they did or against the Empoli, depending on when you listen to this, they huddled again. What do you make of this new phrase? What do you make of these acts? Is it for the cameras? Do you think it's actually happening? Who's leading it?
I don't think it's for the cameras. And why? Because Keane came out yesterday and he said something interesting. He said like,
okay,
now I finally understood that the group is there to help me and not, I don't want to say that, like, keep them out of things. Like, they're here to help me.
Yeah.
And I understood that now, which is late, but whatever. He said, I understood that now, they're here to help me and they are helping me. And when I sent those clips of Vlahovic in the group and Justin was laughing, the passion things, like, he is very involved. Like, I know it's clips, but like, he missed that chance and he's like, forget about it, just move on.
Next one's yours. Yeah.
Yeah, just keep going. Next one is yours. Yesterday he was subbed off. He wasn't scoring. I thought, he's pissed. When you look at the camera on that bench, he's very animated. He's basically coaching. He wants to win. I think one game, like, he keeps saying it, like, I want to win. He just want to win. He just wants to win. If I score, great. If not, I just want to win. And the term group comes out so many times now that it has to be something. Like, I don't know, maybe I want to say maybe they were in the group weeks ago, but like, I don't even know how that works. But yeah. Like,
do you think there's cliques in the team?
Yeah, for sure. Not.
So now all of a sudden we're groups.
Like, not that they hate each other.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I think it is, and I think with players like Buffon, Chiellini, it's much easier to glue every click together, I guess. I think it's more difficult now because everyone is gone. I don't think Bonucci can do that. He's not that type of person. But I do believe Vlahovic is one of those persons who can be one of those persons because he's young, he's hungry, he speaks well. He's still very young. He looks older.
Yeah.
He's very young. And he, like, the way he speaks, I just like what he says always. So yeah, group. I mean, even Allegri said it after the game. So he mentioned it like 3 times yesterday, saying it's becoming more a group. Like, they want to defend, and I don't want to be that guy, but the last 2 games, it feels like, okay, they want to run that extra few meters, to recuperate a ball. Or like Rabiot in the first half, he lost that ball, ended up blocking a shot in the box. I don't think that was happening in previous games. Just the small things, like energy, putting in a tackle, all those things. I saw that against Torino. I saw that yesterday, especially in the second half. I saw that. So I'm not going to say the Retiro helped because it was 2 days, not even. But yeah, I mean, that's the only thing we have at this moment in time. Like, group.
Okay, fine. I get it.
I don't believe it, by the way.
Yeah.
But they say it, so
yeah.
That's it. We have nothing else.
So what the hell happened the first 13 games?
Yeah, that's what I said. And I wanted to add, maybe still in the first whatever games 13, they looked at Allegri and like, nah, we're not doing this. Like, a few players are like, I don't like this, and then it falls apart. And maybe something did happen in terms of the speech from Agnelli, or like whatever, in terms of nobody's future is safe here. Contract talks, all those things, blah blah blah. The coach is going nowhere. Figure this one out. Maybe that happened. I have no idea. It's your career. It's your career.
Yeah,
you want to mess with it?
Yeah.
Okay, do it. Allegri's gonna say, You guys figure it out. Maybe that happened. But then again, the first game, Vlahovic came out and he interrupted the interviewer basically because it was done. The interview was done, and he was like, "Before I leave, we're all behind Allegri. Like whatever you say, everyone is standing behind him." And there wasn't even a question when he said that. So I was like, okay, like he didn't need to do that, and he just ended with that, and then he left. It wasn't a question. So maybe something did happen in terms of Agnelli saying, you know what, he's gonna stay. So figure it out. Contract talks, whatever.
Yeah.
Just figure it out. And that's just guessing at this point. But
yeah, I'm not going to believe in this until we beat a good team.
Oh, 100%.
Or a couple of good teams.
Yeah.
I'm like because again, I like when Justin says Allegri rolls out the balls at practice, and I could roll out the balls at practice and we could beat Torino and Empoli. Like realistically, because you just have better players. That's the case. I'm sorry. Against Benfica, you need a game plan. You need a coach. Because they have equally good players as well. Maybe not to the same. They have good players, but like we have good players. Sometimes good players beat better players. But with coaching, that shouldn't happen. You should just beat that Benfica team with the players you have. So I'm not going to believe in this group and togetherness and this huddle shit until we start playing well against other good teams.
I agree.
Because I saw us smash Bologna. Didn't mean anything. I saw us smash Sassuolo. I saw us smash Spezia. Didn't mean anything. So if they think they have a change of heart now, I'm going to question what the hell happened the first 2 months of the season. Why do these players need a kick up the ass, and why do they need to lose to Monza?
Yeah, that's true.
They need that many lessons, which they said before.
Yeah.
Why do they need that many lessons to then say all of a sudden, oh, we actually want to listen to the coach? And maybe the retiro did work because maybe they don't want to work overtime and they are lazy. And they're like, let's put our efforts into training for 2 hours and let's get out.
I wanna ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you see a difference between the Bologna game and the Empoli game, or even the Torino game? Do you see a difference?
I saw a difference in the second half in Empoli.
Okay.
Bologna and the first half of Empoli, I thought I saw the exact same.
Quality-wise, yes. Second half.
Yeah.
I agree. But even in the Torino game, I saw more intensity. Like it wasn't good. Like I saw more drive, if you want to call it drive. Like not.
I saw that same thing though. I agree. I saw that same thing last year in the derby as well.
Fair. But like even the first 25 minutes against Empoli, like the drive, it wasn't always quality because we have very good, favorable opportunities, and the final ball was missing. We know that. But I saw drive. Then we fell off.
Yep.
I won't say we got lucky, but like we invited Empoli way too much in the first 10 minutes of the second half. And then I don't know what happened. Everything clicked. Like just everything clicked, and it was quality for once. Okay. But I didn't see it at all season. Even when we beat Sassuolo, I'm like, that's Di Maria.
Yeah.
Like it was Di Maria. Maccabi at Rome, I'm like, that's Di Maria. Like he did it on his own, basically.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was like, that's not Di Maria. He wasn't there. But like that wasn't one player. Like that wasn't all Kostic or Torino.
Yeah.
That wasn't Vlahovic. It was a team effort for twice. I was looking at that game. I'm like, yesterday, I was like, not one player is going to win that game. It needs to come collectively, which is a good thing, I think, for now, because we cannot be relying on one player. And when he's out, you're like, what now? So I think that's positive. Like, I need some positivity at this point because it's been bad.
Against Empoli, who played bad? One player, Bonucci. Played really bad, sorry.
Yeah, he wasn't good. I thought Quadrado had 2 assists. So
that's
he wasn't good, especially the first half. Second
he
half,
really wasn't good, but
he wasn't good. But like,
but other than that, who else was bad? No one.
Locatelli was good. Vlahovic was a little bit anonymous. Uh,
I thought Vlahovic was actually not bad
but
behind
his
the
link up
scenes.
play was, yeah. I thought his work
Yes.
rate was better. His link up play was much better. I
Yeah.
thought Keane was very well, very
Yep.
good. And I saw in the first minute when he took that shot, and it wasn't wide for much, and it was powerful.
No.
I'm like, okay.
Yep.
I'm like, that was 2 months ago. I'm like, it's not even hitting. Like, it's going. I don't know where it's going, but it's not like where a chance where I'm like, oh, what happened? So
Sorry, just to interject because Moise Kean, the last two games against Torino, brought a lot of energy. He kept the same energy but had more quality against
yeah,
Empoli.
yeah, yeah. He
And
played.
if he's going to do that, you can have a battle with Milik and Keane. They're going to have to play like because Milik came on, it was still like he was good,
He needed,
selfish, but he was good.
he needed to score. Like, he missed an absolute
Yes,
sitter.
yeah, but he
Uh,
was good still. Like he was
I thought,
busy and he
yeah,
had good touches, but he was selfish as well. But if Keane and Milik can battle each other a bit and
it's
keep
good.
uh, competition up, it's never going to be a bad thing.
No, no, it's good because I want to say that they like nobody should have a fixed starting position.
Exactly.
Besides, maybe usually in a normal scenario, the goalkeeper and the two center backs, probably the left and the right back, and then I mean those are the positions where like those are always set most of the time. But
Yeah.
but
On a
Quadrado,
good team, they're set.
yeah, but Quadrado starts every week, so I cannot
Yeah.
really say, is there a battle? Because there
Yeah.
is. Like, he knows he's playing. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's helping him. I'm gonna give him in the second half. He actually beat this man a few times, which
Yep.
I was shocked. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
oh boy, it's happening. Um, but yeah, I thought yesterday, or like the Empoli game, especially second half, I was pleased with what I saw. That's why I want now this to
Yep.
move to the Benfica game. I know it's not the
Yep.
same. It's not Empoli away to Benfica. I know that, but we have nothing to play. We have nothing to lose at this point.
No,
Maybe
I
that's
agree
an
with that.
advantage at this point.
I agree
Maybe
with
they
that.
can go there and play more freely because it is what it is. Like, yeah, I saw him Allegri also saying if it doesn't work out, we still need points for the Europa League. If we are in the Europa League, yeah. If we're not, I'm like, I know people will hate on this and we will lose a little money. It's still competition. If you're not in the Europa League, personally, I'm not gonna cry over it. It's
Me either.
it's embarrassing that you finished last in the group. It is. I'll take that hit a little bit. Like, I cannot stress how bad it is to watch Europa League. Like, and I watch a lot of it because it's on TV for free
Yeah.
over here. It's not fun to watch. Like, and if we play, I'm gonna be invested. If we win, I'm gonna be happy, 100% sure. Even if we beat Zurich at home and away, I'm gonna be happy because it's Juve. They win, I'm happy. But I'm not looking forward to it. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And
Yeah.
with our luck, we probably get a big fish and then in the first of the next round, whatever. And then you're like,
Yeah.
this is not even this. Like,
Thanks. Yeah.
not even this. Or like, we're not getting a Karabakh, whatever. Like, you're getting boom,
Yeah.
Arsenal. Like what?
Yep.
But yeah, let's see. Maybe we play more freely on Tuesday. It should be. I don't think they should enter that game with stress because they need to win. Like, they just need to win.
Yeah.
Like, that, there's no other option. You need to win. And in best case scenario, you need to win with 2-0.
Yeah.
So I don't think you can go in that game and be like, let's see what's gonna happen. You're
Yeah.
gonna lose that game if you enter the pitch and like, let's see 50 minutes. It's gonna go wrong. Just go out there, play freely. Like, you have nothing to
Yeah.
lose.
Go and attack. Go try and score some goals. I agree. Okay. Let's move into injury time now, where we ask you, the viewers, the listeners, whatever, whatever questions you want to ask us, we'll answer, and I'll just put out on Twitter today. And we have a few, so we can get into them right now. One user used all of his Twitter character spaces to ask 4 different questions. So this is from @Majid 15x. Do you think Paredes has done anything good so far?
Um, yeah, maybe at the beginning I was like, okay, I thought PSG away was very good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but like injury or like niggles, Allegri not playing him, so I cannot really say yes with conviction. So nah,
Yeah.
nah.
The only thing he's done well is he has some bite to him, and
Yeah,
we desperately need that in midfield. Um, and again, if he's the holding midfielder, and you have Locatelli and someone else beside him, and they're allowed to do their thing, that's when he he's a B Tech Casemiro. How's that?
nice.
B Tech meaning like wish.com
Pound line,
Casemiro.
pound line.
Yeah. So that's what I think of him. Um, the next part of his question is: was signing free agents Pogba and Di Maria a good decision? I have no idea.
Um,
They played 4 games combined.
yeah, and apparently we didn't have the money, so like any money
Yeah.
left. So Di Maria, I know I wanted Savage over Pogba. I said that. Di Maria, I was like, okay, if you're gonna spend the money this summer, I get it. You know, we cannot spend 200 million, whatever. But then we almost spent nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, not really. I cannot say yes at this point. No.
Yeah. I I can't comment because again, out of the 15 games I've seen Di Maria play like 4 games and bits of 4 games, and Pogba's not played yet. So who knows? Um, next part of his question: do you think Kostic is a very good player?
I think he's a good player. I think he's a very useful player. I said that when we sign him. I think he can be very useful. Very good? No, I think I like Kostic. I think people know that. So I think he's a good player. And when we signed him, I said he's going to be very useful. And his assist, and I know it's not pleasing on the eye, but I think everybody knew that. That's not Kostic. Like he's not
Yeah.
Anthony or like he's not one of those players on that wing. He's useful. He will get the numbers, and I think he's getting those numbers now.
Yeah.
So very good.
He's
No, I think good, useful.
production wise, he's fine. Again, I think he's got 1 goal and 4 assists this year in all competitions, and I think he's played a part of every game. I'm pretty sure at least.
Yeah.
Um, so he's got that going for him right now. I'm not gonna knock on wood, but he's always available. um, again, his crossing is either really bad or all right, and again that helps out with his production. He can't beat his man, and he's useful right now because we are playing in a 3-5-2. If we change our formation at all and it becomes a 4-3-3 again and he's playing up there, no, I don't see it. So I think he's fine for right now, and his work rate doesn't hurt either. It's really good.
Yeah, he has a big engine. He keeps going.
Yeah, so good for him. Next part is: why do you think Vlahovic isn't doing good? This is the last part of his 4 questions.
Okay, numbers wise, it's okay. But like on the eye is, I think he's dropping too deep, like deep too way too many times for a player who he is. That's just me. And he gets a lot of stick for a link up play. It wasn't his like he needs to improve that. But I think even 10 years from now, if you ask him to do that, you know, week in week out, I don't think that's who he is. Like a few times,
Yeah.
yes. But if he needs to do that so many times, you have a big sample size to look at, and you're like, oh my god, that's bad. But if it's a small sample size, you're like, I don't care. If he gets that ball in the box, he puts it away, fine. But that's not really happening. I still think he's one of the best strikers. Like he should be one of the best strikers in the world. He has that ability, talent, everything. He has that.
Also, he is one of the best forwards in the world still.
Yeah, he
Like
is. But like
he has the numbers to back him up. Like,
he's not being spoken about that. But
yeah.
Because we're poor and the way he needs to play. Like he has all the attributes. Like he's strong. He can finish.
Yeah.
He has the movement. Even yesterday, in the first half, he was a bit frustrated because some of his teammates, you know, didn't saw his runs. But like he hasn't, like he knows where to be. Even the Torino goal, like he knows where to be. Like he is a striker in the box, in and around the box, but not drop deep around midfield and try to link up play, because then you're gonna get things like the Milan game, in my opinion.
Yep.
But yeah.
So, yeah, I think he's been. It's not. He's not doing very well. He's fine. He's been pretty good, to be honest. Could he score more goals in this team? Yeah, he could actually, because he's had the chances. But
I think
he's doing fine. He's doing
up
all right.
to yesterday's game, I think he scored like 70% of our goals in Serie A, right?
Yeah.
Before
No, it
yesterday's
was a
game.
little bit less. Yeah, a little bit less. But yeah.
But it was something. Like, it wasn't normal. But like for Haaland, probably it's the same or like around.
Yeah.
But like that's something different. But like it shouldn't be that, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. He's doing. I think he's doing fine.
Yeah.
Next question comes from the notorious PIG, one of my favorite Twitter names ever. Hypothetically, would Ferran Torres have been a good signing for us since it almost happened?
When did it happen?
I think we were linked to him in the summer before he transferred over to Barcelona in the winter.
I'm not a fan of Ferran Torres, I don't know. I think
also we don't have 65 or whatever they paid for him.
Yeah,
we weren't doing that.
If you just keep forget about the money.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Ferran Torres. I think he misses way too much, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of him. I forgot he was at Barcelona, to be honest. I'm actually.
Yeah. He there's a reason why Barcelona in the summer bought Rafinha. Right?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah. I'm not I don't really care. Next we'll go to what's this person's name? Kelso Called on Twitter. Assuming everyone is available, big assumption. I think top 4 and or Scudetto hopes rest on selection choices. Put simply, even with the rash of injuries, I don't think Max has nailed this. Post World Cup, what's your ideal formation and lineup that Juve can excel with? I'm assuming Kelso Call is asking, assuming everyone's healthy, what are we doing?
Okay, I thought I'm still going Chesney, Bremer, Bonucci, because I haven't seen enough of Gatti, Danilo, Alexandro, Paredes, Locatelli, Pogba, Di Maria, Vlahovic, Chiesa.
Yep, me too.
But I predict that we're never going to see that, not because of Allegri, but because of injuries. And
yeah,
I should have put money on that if that was possible.
Yeah,
because it's going to happen.
I 100% agree with you for those players or that lineup. 4-3-3, put all those players in. But like you said, I don't think we'll ever see it. It's a shame. Imagine, how is that possible?
Yeah.
I see Man City's same 11 every week.
Yeah.
When Liverpool was doing well 2-3 years ago, I saw the same 11 every single week, and they play 60 games.
It's unbelievable. Paredes came out for 10 and he's injured.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I tweeted out. At what point will the club be like, hold on, this is absolutely ridiculous?
But we've been asking that forever, though.
Yeah, but
it's not just because of Paredes. It's been forever.
At what point will the club be like,
yeah,
we're losing money over here. We're paying for absolutely nothing at this point.
Yeah.
Well, hey, whatever.
They complain about being broke, but they don't see how to fix it. Anyway, this is the last one. This is kind of for you. Unholy Fun is asking, who are the bigger clowns? Juventus staff, athletic, so going back off that point you just made, or the Ferrari staff in charge of Binotto? That's a special question for Alejandro.
They're close because both think everything is fine. So if one would have said, yeah, we need to fix things, then I'm like, okay, you're having the edge in the not being the clown discussion. But they both say everything is fine. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna hand them both the clown prize because they both actually think everything is fine, which is ridiculous because everyone can see it's not fine. We have eyes.
Yeah.
They just wouldn't be shocked. It's not owned by the same person, but they have a hand in everything. So
yeah.
It's probably a culture thing. I don't know. Whatever. It's a disease.
So there you go. A little bit of vroom reporting from Alejandro, and there's that. I can't comment on that one. I don't watch the vroom every Sunday morning at 2 a.m., 5 a.m.
It's not okay for you, yeah.
Yeah, for me. So there you go. I have friends and family who do that, and I'm like, you guys are nuts. Anyway,
You
that concludes injury time. What?
say you wake up to watch our games sometimes.
Okay, but I liked our games.
Yeah, but
Like I've been
if
following Juventus since
yeah, but if
2003.
one of your family members watch us play for one game, and then you tell them you need to wake up at 6 a.m. on a Sunday to watch us play, they will call you nuts.
Yeah, fair. I don't know. Who's the best driver at Ferrari?
It's a French, or like it's Leclerc. It's a French dude. Not even French.
Is
Like
like
he's from Monaco, so I don't even know how he said that in English.
Principality.
Okay, I did not know that. I wanted to say something completely. Good thing I didn't say that.
Yeah, I don't know who Leclerc is, but I know who Pogba, Chiesa, and Vlahovic are, as do most people. Anyway, that wraps up the injury time portion of our podcast. Now, if you have, do you have anything else to comment on before we wrap it up?
No, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification. It's Sunday when you're watching this video, or Monday, depending.
Yep.
Busy week, Champions League previews,
Yep.
Lecce, same things as always on the channel.
Follow the Bianconeri Zone on all social media platforms, like I said earlier. At Bianconeri Zone on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And yeah, that's right. And then follow Alejandro at AlejandroBZ on Twitter. Follow myself at Janali151 on Twitter. And follow Justin at Justin Sofro. I always shout him out, but he never shouts us out. So there you go. Nope. You don't watch the daily news, do you?
I don't. I watch snippets. Like usually I watch and then I quit. I need to do something. I'll pick it up. But I'm not doing it. But also not for myself. Just in general.
Fair. We'll wrap it up there. Thank you everybody for watching today. Like Ali said, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Ciao everybody. We'll see you next time.